Say man, hey man, it's your boy Do It All Hall, and I'm back with another NBA 2K22 current gen build video. And if you don't know by now, LeBron James is my favorite player, so I'm gonna always create a LeBron James build. And this LeBron James build is built different, man. This build can finish. You get great finishing on this build. You can shoot lights out, in my opinion. You can make plays. I'm not just talking about passing, but you get post control on this build, so you will get the post scoring takeover. You get interior defense with this build, perimeter defense, lateral quickness, blocking, and rebounding. So make sure you watch the video to the end so I can show you guys how I created this masterpiece. We are going to small forward position, shooting hand of your choice, and the jersey number of your choice. Let's get it, man. And as you guys can see, we are using that pie chart right there, man. We have a lot of finishing, a lot of shooting, a little bit of playmaking, and a little bit of defense, okay? So we're going to make it work with those two categories, but for the shooting and the finishing, we're going to be lights out in those categories. But let's get into the physicals, man. As you guys can see, or as you guys may know, I'm a speed demon. I love to have speed, so when it's a build that deserves speed, I give the build speed. But if it's a center or something like that, of course I'm going to go with the balanced pie chart. You can choose whatever pie chart you want to choose. This is not up to me, you know what I'm saying? This is up to you. If you want to maximize your build, then go with the best pie chart for you. But I'm going to choose the one with the most speed. But let's get into it, man, okay? So with this particular build, I want to focus more on the shooting and the finishing and the playmaking, okay? Even though the playmaking part of the build is small, we're going to maximize that, okay? For the close shot, we're going to get that up to 89. We didn't add any driving layup. I like to do different things with these builds, man, okay? So we didn't add any driving layup. For the driving dunk, we're going to take that up to a 78 because when we go to the goal, we want to be able to finish at a high clip. And that close shot and that driving dunk will help you do that. And I've been playing current gen a lot lately, man, and yeah, man, finishing is where it is, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are out there just dunking on people, man. It's crazy. And I even created me a build. I'm going to show you guys my build later on. But I do have a stretch right now, and I also have another shooting guard build, man. That's crazy. For the standard dunk on this build, we're going to get that up to a 70. You have to be very careful if you want to keep LeBron James' name because they're easy to change his name. So we just took it to a 70. For the post hook, we're going to get that all the way up to 88. And as you guys can see, we do get 17 finishing badges on this build. And me personally, I think 16 finishing badges is the magic number, man, so you can get gold on all the categories that you want. And I'm going to try to show you the badge that I will use on this build later on. I don't normally do it, but I may just start doing it because somebody came and asked me about the badges. But let's get into the green bean. Make your girl screen badge. And this build can shoot. And I created this build like, you know, the way that I would play. You know what I'm saying? I don't shoot a lot of mid-range shots, okay? And then I wanted to keep LeBron James' name at the same time, so certain things would change the name. But I didn't add any mid-range shot. You know, I mean mid-range shooting. You can add that if you want to. I'm not against that. But we're going to take the three-point shot to a 76. I really think a 75 and up three-point shot is good enough to shoot. I have a build with a 75 three-point shot, and I shoot lights out. And I don't even have all my badges, okay? So I know it can be done because I do have a build with a three-point shot like that. For the free throw, we didn't add anything on that, okay? We're going to take the post fade up. So if you want to get in the post and fade a little bit, you can. So we're going to get that to an 86. And as you guys can see, we do get a total of 12. Green bean, make your girl screen badge, which is not bad at all, man. Anytime you can get 12 shooting badges on a build that's not a primary, well, I wouldn't say it's not a primary shooter, but you know, shooting is like half and half with finishing, so it's not shooting dominant, okay? But this build will be able to give you everything you need in the shooting, and we will make sure the three-point shot go up a little bit at the end when we change the wingspan, okay? But let's get into the sauce. But before we do, I need you guys to do me a huge favor, right? Go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, and let the video play to the end because that will push the video to the recommended page so everybody named mama can see this video. And I need everybody named mama to see this video. So do that for you, boy. Now, this right here, we're going to max it out. Pass action, we taking that to a 75. Ball handler, guess what? We maxing that out. We're going to take that to a 71. Post control. We want that post scoring takeover, but I really think post hook has a lot to do with you getting the post scoring takeover because I tried to do it another way, man, and they wouldn't give me the post scoring takeover. But, you know, we're going to take that up to a 75, and as you guys can see, we get 17 playmaking badges. So far, so good with this build, okay? And you know something is going to be lacking, okay? I really didn't like the name that they gave the build, even though I tried to change it, but they kept taking the LeBron James name away. My thing is, if this build is a two-way inside-out score, you would expect the build to have a little bit more defense, but hey, that's 2K. And we're going to get into the defense. So in order to get that two-way inside-out score name, I had to take the interior defense up, okay? So I just took that to a 57. I just wanted to do something a little bit different because at first I had an inside-out score, but I was like, hell, let me add some interior defense right quick, make this build a two-way. And for the perimeter defense, we're going to get that up to a 73. Lateral quickness, we're going to get that to a 72. Still, we don't add anything on that, man. You can add steel if you want to. The bar is long, man. You do have a lot of steel on this build, okay? So if you want to add something to the steel, you can go ahead and do it. That's totally up to you. For the block, we're going to take that up to a 62. We don't add any offensive rebounding, and we put the rest on defensive rebound. That would give us a total of 3 badges. And I told you guys the defensive side of the pie chart is very small. But the playmaking is small too, but you know, we went crazy on the playmaking one time. You don't have to do that. But look at the combination, man. That's not bad, man. 17 finishing, 12 shooting, 17 playmaking, and 3 defense and rebounding badges, okay? But let's get into the body shape, man. You already know we don't care about that body shape. You can choose what you want to choose. That's totally up to you. But I'm just going to go with the built body shape for the sake of this video. But let's get into the height, okay? LeBron James, he's about 6'9", but we're not going to do that. Normally I would go 6'8", but we're going to leave it at 6'7". As you guys see, nothing really changes on the build, okay? But let's get into the weight. So, in order to keep LeBron James' name like we want to and don't just go crazy with the weight, we're going to take it up to 252 pounds, okay? Because if you take it to 251, you're going to change the name to an inside-out score. So we want the two-way inside-out score name, so we're going to take it to 252. And as you guys can see, we do get a plus on the interior defense and the post control. So you can't put somebody in the blender with this build, okay? For the wingspan, what we did with the wingspan is just took it down 1. Bam, because if you leave that at 84, you're going to risk changing the name of the build. And if you take it up to max it out or something, you most definitely going to change the name of the build. So this is what we have for this build, man. We have a great finish, in my opinion. We have a 77 3-point shot, great playmaking, and we have some defense. We got 76 speed, 63 strength, 74 acceleration, and 70 vertical on this build, okay? And look at the takeover, man. We do get the post-scoring takeover and the sharpshooting takeover. I did create another way that I had to finish the takeover, playmaking, post scoring and shooting or something like that, but you know, that's neither here nor there. But we're gonna go with the post scoring takeover and make this build overpowered. And as you guys can see, we do have a two-way inside out score, and we got LeBron James' name right there. So I'm gonna try to show you guys the badge that I would use right quick. I don't normally do this, but hey, we're gonna go ahead and test the build out right now, okay? I've been playing the game for a couple of weeks now, and I think I got enough information to bring you guys the badge that I would use, okay? So for the finishing, this is what I would do. The reason I said 16 is the perfect number is because I'm going to get you gold on all the main badges, right? These 3 right here, man. These 3 right here are the main badges in my opinion, and everything else is just icing on the cake. So if you are a post-scoring type person, you got drop stepper right there, you got bag down punisher, and you still can go with slither finisher and rise up, okay? So you can do it like that if you want to. You may want to go bronze, rise up, and go gold slither finisher, okay? And you still have 2 badges left. Me personally, I would probably go with post. I would probably add that post spin technician, or I may just take the drop step up to silver and put post spin technician on bronze. This is how I would set my. Well, I'm tripping. Fearless finisher. I forgot about that. I forgot about fearless finisher. So we may set it up like that, man. This is how I would use my badge if I had this particular build, okay? That's nice, man. I would like to get one more, so 18 would probably be the magic number, but I don't get the rebirth, so I can't say anything about a rebirth, but that's how I set my badges up, okay? For the shooting, this is what I would do. I would go with blinders, of course. How I do it, I just put the main badge on bronze, then I come back and put them on silver. So, high zone hunter, sniper, of course, dead eye catch and shoot, and corner specialist. Those are the main badges that I use, okay? So, what I do is I go back and just put the badges on, you know, just use them up like that. That's what I do. That's how I set my badges up, man. I shoot just fine with it like this. That's just me. You don't have to set your badges up like that if you don't want to, but that's what I would do if I had this amount of badges, and I promise you, you'll shoot just fine, okay? You got other badges right there, but you only get 12, and I don't have the rebirth right now, so these are the badges that I would use, okay? But we're gonna get into the playmaking, and this video is getting long, so I'm just gonna try to go ahead and get this out of the way, okay? So like I said, man, use the main badges first. The main badge that I like to use are right there. Let's see, stop and go, of course. Space creator with tight handle. So you got 10 badges left. Well, I go bullet pass too. So these are the badges that I like to use, man. Well, These are the badges that I like to use, and you know, I go back and put the main one that I really like to use on silver. This how I set my badges up, man. You know, you may disagree with this. A lot of you, I know you disagree with it, but you only get 17 badges, man. So you have to do what you have to do with these badges, and this is how I would set my badges up, man. That's just me personally. This is what I would do: stop and go, space creator, hyperdrive, bullet passer, ankle breaker, handle for days, quick first step, and tight handles. Like I said, I don't get the rebirth, so this is how I would set my badges up. But if I had the rebirth, you know, I do things a little bit different. But we got to make do with what we have. So we only get 3 defensive rebounding badges. So we're gonna go with clamps, of course. Okay, let's go with. I like to get rebounds, but you may need to go rim protector. Oh man, this is sad right here. This is sad. This is really sad. You know what I'm saying? That you don't get a lot of defense, but you call it 2-way. This game is crazy like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You got 3 badges, man. If you got the rebirth, you'll get more. So right now, this is what I would go with: chase down, clamps, and maybe pogo. Or you may want to go rebound chaser or something like that, or maybe even rim protector. You may want to do it like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So you can at least block some shots, okay? But those are the badges that I would use. That's how I would set my badges up, man. I'm out of here like last year. Charge!